Hello! If you're watching the replay, thank you very much. If you are seeing this video on YouTube, I appreciate that. Be sure to like and subscribe so you will never miss another episode of Time Saver Tuesday. And if you are watching the live, hey Marianne, how are you? If you're watching the live, I appreciate it. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle Lowry and I am a virtual assistant. I help busy entrepreneurs with their administrative needs and customer service and all kinds of stuff. And I also specialize in time management, productivity, and organization. And this is another episode of Time Saver Tuesday. Good morning, Marianne. I'm so happy that you're here today. This is awesome. It is hot. And here in the northeast of the U.S., it's hot and humid, and it's showing in my hair. I am going to be doing my impersonation of Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka shortly. Gene Wilder called. He wants his hair back. Yeah, it is hot. And today we're talking about part 2 of the series, How to Create a Time Management System That Works for You. Part 1 we discussed last week, which was awareness. Simply being aware of where you're spending your time. That's huge. Just knowing what you're doing and when you're doing it is huge. If you did the exercise, bravo. I would love to know what kind of things you discovered, where your time is going. That's pretty interesting. For me, it's always about the TV. That's the biggest time waster for me. I work from home, and if I stop and take a lunch break, which I think everyone should have a lunch break, but I've had to change my pattern because if I go into the living room and eat my lunch and turn on the TV, suddenly I am down the rabbit hole and I'm watching episodes of Who Do You Think You Are on YouTube, and 5 hours have passed and I'm up a creek without a paddle and I've gotten nothing done. So I've had to eliminate doing that. And that brings me to this week's topic, which is elimination. Once you are aware of where you're spending your time, then you can eliminate the things that don't work. So if there are things in your schedule that you're doing that are not lifting you to the next level, taking you towards your goals in your business or in your life, it's time to get rid of them. And that's where the time tracker comes in handy. If you didn't get a copy of the time tracker, I will put a link in this video in the comments where you can get your time tracker. It'll say get your free daily time tracker. But you want to eliminate what's not working. So awareness is the first step. And then take a look. If you want to did what I do today get me closer to my goal? That's a great question to ask yourself at the end of the day. That's awesome, Marianne. Thank you. Yeah, you want to take a look and see if you did the awareness exercise and find that, I'm spending tons of time running errands back and forth. You can eliminate those extra trips and do it all in one fell swoop. If you are spending time, playing video games when you could be working on creating some new content, that's another thing you can eliminate. I am not suggesting to get rid of all your downtime because downtime is hugely important. You need rest. You need to do things that are going to replenish your soul, but you can't let yourself get overtaken by things that aren't important. Keep your eye on the prize and eliminate what isn't working. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps. It's a real easy one. This week's episode of Time Saver Tuesday is super short. And I will put a link to the daily time tracker in the comments, like I said. But really, get rid of the stuff that you don't need, that isn't working for you, and focus on your goals. Next week, we're going to talk about setting your priorities, so that will be a good one. But this week, just pay attention. You know, if you're starting to do something that's not towards your goal, stop it. Just put yourself in the timeout and say, no, you're not going to do that. Go sit down and do some work. Or like if you're trying to eat better and you're going to stuff some Doritos in your face, stop it. Do something else. If you have to stuff something in your face, pick something more healthy than Doritos. But that's it. All right. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you have a fabulous day. And if you have any questions, please send me a message. And I'd love for you to be sure to like and sign up for my newsletter on my Facebook page. And I'll see you later. We'll talk next week.